In our quietest moments, when the world fades and introspection begins, a question often emerges. What does it mean to be human, to exist? Why this relentless pursuit? How does it intertwine with purpose, identity, and existence? What truly does it mean to be human? The ancient Greeks laid the foundation for much of Western thought. Their reflections on humanity remain relevant even today. To the ancient Greeks, thought was the essence. Socrates famously declared, "An unexamined life is not worth living." For Socrates, self-awareness was paramount. He claimed, "Know thyself." He viewed humans as essentially rational beings, asserting that introspection and questioning were core to our existence. To him, humanity's essence lies in our capacity for self-reflection, questioning, and the relentless pursuit of truth, even if it leads to uncomfortable realizations or societal ostracization. But what did his contemporaries think? Plato, his student, had a more metaphysical take. He believed our reality was but a shadow of a perfect world of forms, a realm of perfect, unchanging ideals. For him, our humanity was in our ability to grasp these perfect forms through reason and contemplation, to achieve an intellectual ascent, transcending the mundane. Unlike Plato, who emphasized a transcendent reality, Aristotle was more grounded. For him, our essence lay in our ability to reason, but this was inseparably tied to our biological and social nature. To him, we were rational animals. He believed in understanding the world empirically, observing and classifying. Our humanity for him was as much about living ethically in this world as it was about reason. Their debates set the stage for millennia of philosophical inquiry, pushing us to ponder, what truly defines our essence? Fast forward to the Enlightenment, where the debate took a new turn, involving Rousseau, Kant, and Hobbes. Jean-Jacques Rousseau claimed, "Man is born free, but everywhere he is in chains," introducing the concept of the noble savage, the idea that humans in their natural state, untouched by society, were inherently good. Civilization and its institutions, Rousseau argued, were the corrupting forces. His work Emile further elaborated on education, suggesting that humans should be allowed to develop naturally and freely. In stark contrast stood Thomas Hobbes with a more somber view. He saw humans in their natural state as brutish and driven by self-interest. Life in the state of nature, he wrote, is solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. For Hobbes, the creation of society and governance was a necessary contract to escape this chaos. It wasn't nature but the nurture of societal structures that brought out the best in us. That humanity's essence is rooted in our desire for self-preservation, requiring us to form social contracts and cede some freedoms for security. Immanuel Kant offered a nuanced perspective. The potential for moral reasoning differentiates humans from other animals. This was our innate moral law. That humanity has an inherent dignity because of our capacity for autonomy and rational moral agency. The categorical imperative, his moral law, is a testament to this view, advocating for treating individuals as ends in themselves and not merely as means. For Kant, it was neither solely nature nor nurture, but a complex interplay of our innate moral compass, guided by reason and societal norms. While he recognized the influence of society, he argued that our capacity for reason allowed us to access universal moral truths. These debates have left a legacy that still resonates today, prompting us to reflect on the age-old question, are we a product of our inherent nature or the society that nurtures us? In short, do we create a society or does the society create us? The modern era presented new challenges. With science and reason at the helm, where did humanity stand? Friedrich Nietzsche, often seen as a precursor to existentialism, challenged traditional notions of morality and truth. He saw humanity as a creature driven by the will to power, an inherent drive to dominate and impose one's will on the world and others, always aspiring to the Übermensch. After all, he declared, God is dead, signifying the decline of religious authority, urging humanity to transcend conventional morality, aiming for the creation of one's own values. Jean-Paul Sartre, an existentialist, believed our existence preceded our essence. Humans first exist, and then through their actions and choices, define themselves and our humanity. For Sartre, humanity is condemned to be free. We are thrust into a world without inherent meaning, and it's upon us to give our lives purpose. This freedom, however, is a double-edged sword, bringing with it the anguish of choice and the weight of responsibility. The agency is in our hands. Yet, Albert Camus asked, in an absurd universe, how should we live? He believed life inherently lacks meaning, and it's this confrontation between our desire for significance and the universe's indifference that creates absurdity. But rather than succumb to despair, Camus proposed that one should embrace the absurdity, confront it head-on, and live authentically. His answer: rebel, love, and create. The myth of Sisyphus, condemned to push a boulder up a hill for all eternity, becomes an emblem for human resilience in the face of the absurd. From the raw power struggles of Nietzsche's will, through the existential despair of Camus and Sartre, to the lofty realms of Plato's forms, humanity is a complex mix of potential and pitfalls. It seems that we are creatures of reason and passion, hope and despair, freedom and bondage. We may be gods in embryo, as Nietzsche might suggest, or merely Sisyphus forever pushing his boulder. But in that tension, in that uncertainty, lies the profound mystery and tragedy of what it means to be human. The journey of understanding humanity is as tumultuous as the human experience itself, and perhaps in the end there is no definitive answer, only more questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more of these videos and support the channel. If today's journey resonated with you, don't let the conversation end here. Follow us on Spotify to never miss an episode. Share your own thoughts and join our community on Instagram at Thoughts in the Dark. Farewell.